Hey team, happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. I wanted to sit down and give you guys 4 random tips that I have right here on my phone for you guys because I get all these ideas all throughout the week. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could share that tip with them and I could share that tip, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys all at once. So I put all of my ideas into my notepad app on my phone. So anyway, these are just some things that I came across recently that have really been helping me a lot, and just other things that I kind of thought about that I have been doing, but maybe y'all may not necessarily be doing. So I thought it would be helpful to know. So, number one is asking God to lead you. If you don't know how to do something, if you don't know how to reach a certain goal, ask God. I know it sounds super simple, and we did talk about this on the team call on Monday night, but and I know Melanie went into a lot of detail about it, but it's so true, you guys. Like every single day, like I posted in the group yesterday, I think that was, I wake up and I pray for you guys. I pray for specific things with my business as well. I ask God, like, God, give me the words to say to people on social media. Send me the people that you want me to talk to, the people that you want me to work with. These people, there are so many people out there that need hopes and dreams again. And I really just ask God for everything specifically. If I don't know how to do something, I ask God to do it. Or if it's something that there's no way in heck I can do by myself, which is changing the world, then I ask God, God, send the people my way that can help me change the world and the people's lives that you want me to change. And He will do it. He will do it. My mind has been blown this week with all the people that I've, like, new followers on social media, people reaching out to me, like, just all these ideas. Like, they've been coming, flooding into my head, you guys. Seriously, like, I have, like, 4 different or different files on this notepad app of different ideas that I've gotten for, like, either my blog or social media or team calls or whatever it may be. Now I need to open back up the one I just had open. But it's awesome. And it's because I asked. You just have to ask, and He will show up and He will blow your mind. He is awesome. So that's tip number one. So, tip number two, this is about Instagram. A couple things that I learned from watching all the videos on Scotty Hobbs's, however you say it, Hobbs, Scotty, I don't, anyway, on his blog the other day. Um, there is, sorry, I'm like reading my notes and talking. So there's 3 things that I wanted to tell you guys that I kind of learned from the video. Some of it I already knew. But number one, with Instagram, there is this awesome website where you can access Instagram from your computer. It's called Iconosquare, Iconosquare. Have to make sure I'm spelling it right. Just iconosquare.com. You access your Instagram profile from your computer. It makes things so much easier than doing it on your phone. It's so easy to just like click and like pictures and comment on them, and you can see all these awesome things like what time is the most popular time for you to post. You can see your followers, you can look up hashtags, you can look up all kinds of stuff. So that has really helped me a lot. And the other thing that I heard in the team call from Scotty's website was the 5-3-1 rule. And this is what Chalene Johnson teaches, and I've been doing this personally, but I don't know if you guys know about it. The 5-3-1 rule means that if you go to someone's profile, a person you don't know, and you like 5 of their pictures, comment on 3. I usually try to comment with some type of question so that way we can start the dialogue. Then you'll get 1 new follower. So 5 likes, 3 comments, 1 new follower, 5-3-1. And then the other thing with Instagram, you have got to focus on the relationship with people. Comment, like go through your newsfeed of the people that you follow. Follow the people that you want to build relationships with. Like and comment on their pictures. Build the relationship. And once you get to that point where you're commenting and talking back and forth, ask them if they want to chat on Facebook, because it's easier to chat on there than it is to comment in a picture. So that's what I do. So that's my Instagram tip. That's tip number 2. My tip number 3 is pretty simple. It's about following up with value, and I know I've talked about this in the group, but I wanted to just kind of share with you guys what I've been doing this week as far as following up with value. This was something that they talked about on the National Coach Call. It's been sometime in the past month. I know that for a fact. I just don't know which week. But following up with value, following up with your prospects with value. So anytime you're following up with your prospects, which if you don't have a list of your prospects, I highly encourage you, my screensaver just came on, sorry. I highly encourage you to make one because before I had one, I was so disorganized, I couldn't keep up with who was interested and who wasn't. So I highly encourage you to make a list. And what I do is I go through my list and I reach out to my prospects, and I don't just ask them every single time I reach out to them, hey, are you going to join my challenge now? Hey, you want me to help you get signed up now for the challenge? No. I only send out a message to them once a month to remind them about the upcoming challenge groups, but I try to follow up with all of my challengers, depending on how interested they are, once a week at least. And again, focus on relationship. Give them value. Ask them questions. See how their life is going. And the thing that they talked about in the coach call that you can do to follow up with value, she suggested like sending them a healthy recipe or just sending them like any kind of tip that can add value to their life. Because if these people are asking questions and wanting to join your groups, then obviously they're seeking advice with health and fitness. So anything health and fitness related. So what I did this week is I made this awesome black bean brownie recipe last week that I told you guys about, that I ate a massive amount of myself. They were good. So I was like, oh, I'll send that recipe out to my prospects. So I just typed up a simple message and said, hey girl, or I said whoever's name it was, like I made it personal, and I asked how they're doing and just said, I just came across this awesome brownie recipe that I made the other day. I thought you would really enjoy it. Here you go. Enjoy. That was all I said. It's that simple. So that's my third tip, is making sure you're following up with value, and don't just bring up the challenge group every time you follow up with them or coaching, whatever they're interested in. Make sure that you're focusing on the relationship and giving them some kind of value. And then tip number 4 is when you get a coaching objection, it's the same situation as if you got an objection to your challenge group. You want to share a story with them so that they can hear about someone else who is feeling the same way and was able to overcome it, and now they've had success. That's what people like to see. Facts tell, stories sell. No one cares about all the facts and figures and how much the membership fee is and how much this is and how much that is and blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about it on them. You got to share a story with them so that they can understand that they can do it too. And if you don't know stories, I'm working on getting together a document for you guys where I'm going to put in some stories of coaches on the team that I have, because I think all of you guys have given me an objection more than once. That's okay. I love you guys. And it's normal. Everyone tells us no most of the time. So anyways, I'm going to come up with that document. But for the meantime, so that you guys can all use that. But for the meantime, just reach out to me or reach out to your sponsoring coach to get them to help you when you're getting those responses. And I highly encourage you, when you're inviting people to the challenge or to the coaching opportunity, follow the document that I have in the Dropbox in the Sharing the Business Opportunity folder, and it goes through step by step what to say. But if you start getting questions and you don't know how to answer them, don't word vomit on them. And don't think that just because they have an objection means that they're not going to sign up. Reach out to your sponsor or reach out to me, and we'll be happy to help you write up your messages and responses. That's exactly how I learned. I learned that from Lindsay. She helped me do that. I really truly feel that that contributed to a part of my success, was learning from her. So just know that we're here to help you in that way. So just as a review, top 4 tips for the week. Number 1, ask God to lead you, and He will. Number 2, Iconosquare rocks, and remember the 5-3-1 principle on Instagram, and focusing on relationships. Tip number 3, follow up to your prospects with value. Send a recipe, something like that. And tip number 4, when you get a coaching objection, share a story and work with your sponsor on how to overcome that objection, because it's just the same as the challenge process. So I really hope this helps you guys. Like I said, when I have that document put together, I'll post it in the Dropbox and share the link in Fit and Faithful. Love you guys a lot. Hope you have a great day. And if you have any questions about what I shared, just let me know in the comments below. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.